Hi, my name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute class focusing on flexibility and balance. Today you're going to need a cleared space, a mat, and a sturdy armless chair like this. I'll be doing today's class barefoot. You're more than welcome to do today's class also barefoot or in non-slip socks on a non-slip surface or in some flexible sports shoes. Have plenty of water close by. Stay hydrated, take water breaks whenever you need, and above all, work at your own pace and have fun. We'll start with a warm-up and then come down to the mat for some stretches. Let's start with our legs separated about hip distance apart, toes, knees, hips, and shoulders pointing directly towards me. Now step your feet out a little bit wider than your hips and bend your knees a little bit. Open your arms and swing them across your body, alternating one arm over the other. This is just to loosen your shoulders. Nice deep breaths. Let's do about 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okie dokie. So bring your feet a little bit closer together so you're back to that true parallel position. Reach your hands towards me, make a fist or palms flat, and give me a thumbs up. Step to the side and bring your feet together as you draw your elbows back into a row and alternate sides. Try to reach your arms and draw them back with a purpose versus just a sense of throwing them. Really, you want to have a little bit of control. We still want to loosen the shoulders, but we also want to warm up the legs, warm up the upper back. Breathe. Good. Just feel your body moving. Your ankles, your knees, your hips. Your back is straight for this one, but your elbows and your shoulders are also moving. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next one, we'll do the same feet. Step touch side to side. Bring your hands here, thumbs up. And for each side to side, we'll do a circle. So we'll go up, up. So right, left will be one circle. One more. Let's reverse it. Go back together. Up. Good. Just to warm up the shoulders, right? Deep breaths. Great. So bring your feet back into our parallel stance. Remember, your toes are pointing towards me. Bend your knees, hinge your body forward from your hips so your back is absolutely straight. Swing your arms back. And now swing your arms up, low, medium, or high as you straighten your legs. So we have a multi-joint movement here. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders. Our back stays straight. Try to feel that your abdominals are working as you hinge forward because you want to keep your torso pretty solid so your arms and legs can move freely. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Open our arms. Good. Little shake out. Step your feet a little bit wider than your hips, toes pointing towards me. Bring your arms out to the side, palms facing me, thumbs up. Lift your right heel, pivot on the right foot, and twist to the left. Come back to center and bend your knees. Lift your left heel, pivot to the right. Helicopters. And lower. Lift the right heel and twist, pivoting on your foot. Center, option to bring the arms down. Lift, pivot, center, and down. Great. Keep your feet right there, hands on your hips, and circle forward, side, back, and side. Again, forward, side, back, and side. Let's go the other direction. Forward, side, back, side. Hip circles feel great. 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Shake it out. Okay, let's come down to the mat. I have my chair over here on this end. I'm going to slide it a little bit towards my mat. so that I can use the chair as an assist to come down to the mat if I need to. Turn profile this way, bend your knees and place one hand on the chair, walk your feet onto the mat. Now you can do this placing your hands on your thighs, on one thigh if you like as well. So take your front leg back, lower down with the chair or hands here, and slowly lower your knee to the floor. Place your hand on the floor, place your other hand on the floor, then bring your knees together. Good. Now turn and face me, and we will sit down on our side. Good. So far, so good. And now let's slowly use our arms to help us lower down to the mat, and then we'll turn and slowly roll onto our back. So we'll be here for approximately close to 10 minutes. And, so we won't have to worry too much about getting right back up right away. Right? Okay, so here we are. Let's keep our feet separated hip distance apart. Our back is just straight, natural on the floor, so we're not pushing our spine into the floor, but we're also not arching our back like this. So we have a neutral spine. Hands by your sides. And now using your tush, your muscles, your glute muscles, lift your hips up and have your feet firmly planted into your mats. Now, holding this position here, we don't want to arch our back. We want to keep our back straight, abdominals are pulling in, and feel that your thighs and your hip flexors are stretching, and lower down. Let's do a few more. And lift, and lower. And lift, and lower. Good. Two more. Lift and lower. So these muscles here are very important for stabilization. So while we're getting some flexibility in our hips and stretching our thighs and our hip flexors, we're getting some strength and stability too. And lower down. Excellent. Now keep your feet right where they are and open your arms to the side and lower your knees towards me. Feet stay where they are and just find that stretch. Ooh, inhale and exhale, come up using your abs to bring your knees back to center. And we twist. Pushing the hips forward. And come back to center. So you should feel a stretch in your spine, in your back, and in the fronts of your legs, your thighs. Oh, that feels good. Push your hips forward. Try to keep the shoulders still and on the mat. And twist. Good, and center. Beautiful. All right. So now let's do your front leg, and you're going to take it and cross your ankle over your knee and just open your hip this way. It's kind of like a pigeon lying down, okay? Now if you want, you can lift this leg that's on the floor, the foot that's on the floor, grab behind the knee gently and pull. And if you have the flexibility, you can grab your knee and also pull. See, we have a really good stretch in the hip right here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale. If you can, if you like, pull a little further. Exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Place your foot down. Take your front foot off of your knee, and let's do the other side. Cross your ankle over your knee. Now, if you want to just hold here and gently push down, that's also a great stretch too. So just choose your intensity level, okay? And so now we're going to grab behind the knee and lift this foot. This will increase the stretch a little bit. And you can hold here, or if you have the flexibility, just grab the top of your knee, right, the top of your shin, and pull. And we have inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feels really good. Place your foot down and then take your foot off of your your knee. That's what it's called, a knee. Okie dokie. So let's do a leg extension. Keep your back straight. We lift the knee to tabletop. Tabletop is a 90-degree angle from your hip to your knee and from your knee to your toe. It's like flat up here like a table. Now hold your knee steady and extend your leg. If you can do that, flex your foot. Oh, there's a stretch. Point the foot, bend your knee, and place your foot down. Let's do that again on this side. Bend. So I'm just moving from my hip. I extend.
as far as you can. If you need some support, you can hold your legs here. Flex your foot, that's kind of stage 3, right? And then point your foot, bend your knee, and place it down. Let's do the other leg. We bend, tabletop, extend. You can hold your leg here if you want. Flex your foot, point your foot, bend your knee, and place your foot down. Let's do one more. And bend, extend. Feel a really good stretch in the back of your leg. Flex your foot. Point your foot, bend your knee, and place your foot down. Great. We've got one more on our back here. Here we go. Lift here and here. Straighten your legs. You don't have to straighten them all the way, but just as much as you can. Turn them out and slowly open them this way. Now I'm going to go ahead and place my elbows down so that my elbows support. If you've got the flexibility, go as far as you like. And now slowly bring your legs up. Notice my hands are there to assist whenever I need to. Okay? And open. Let's just do one more. I want you to hold this stretch here, your inner thighs, right? Want to stretch those hips. Inhale. And exhale. Draw your abdominals in as you lift your legs. Turn your legs inwards. Bend one knee, put your foot down, and the other one. Excellent. Slide away from me a little bit. Roll onto your side. Place your hands on the mat and push yourself up. And we're going to come onto all fours now, okay? So hands are here. And lift your knees up and place your knees here. Good. Alrighty. So now we have our hands here. Shoulders are over the wrists. Knees are up. Hips are over the knees, okay? Holding here. Walk your hands forward. Turn your knees outwards, and then slowly just send your hips back. Lengthening your spine. And now we come up. Good. That's it for that one. Okay, great. So now you can hold the chair, or you can place one foot here, then place your hands on your knees, right? And walk your foot a little bit forward, and then bend your knee to where your knee is over your ankle. You don't want to overdo it here. You don't want that knee to go to the toe. You want it just right over the ankle. So if you need to walk your foot more forward to get more stretch, you can do that. You can also hold the chair. And I'm going to stay here for now, and I'm going to push my hips forward. Hips are square. Hips, knees, shoulders, all pointing this way. Hold here, and we're going to lift your front arm up. Stretch. Now bend your body away from me and come up, open the arm. Stay here and twist. And open. Good. Place one hand down, the other hand down. Take your foot back, knee back on the mat. Take your other foot and step forward. You can hold the chair or your thigh. And come up here. Good. Alrighty. Now, nice straight back. Push your hips forward. Notice that my knee is directly over my ankle. I don't want it to go so far over my toe. Lift your back arm, right? So we're doing the other side now. And we're going to bend towards each other. Good. Feel that stretch in your thigh as well. Come up, and now twist. If you want to open this arm, you can. And untwist. Place your hand on your mat. Curl your back toes under, okay? Place your hand on the chair or your thigh. Straighten your back leg and stand up into a hinge, and then hinge back up. Awesome. Okay, here we are. Take your chair now. Okay. And I'm going to show you sideways. So you can face me, but I'm going to show you sideways. Hands on the back of the chair. And we're going to step back and bend. You're keeping your back absolutely straight. And come up. Walk towards your chair. Good. So just keep your chair facing me, And if you want to, you can slide it off to the side a little bit. Now our next exercise is, if you want to, you can hold onto the chair with one hand, okay? So let's come to center. Let's do some standing exercises now for balance. Now that we're nice and loose. Hands on our hips, okay? Bend your knees. Shift your weight over onto your left leg. Slide your right toe out, barely touching the floor. If you need the ball of your foot, the pad, to be on the floor, that's fine too, but try to barely touch your toe to the floor. Your hips stay level, and we lift, hold, and lower. Lift, hold, and lower. 2 more. Lift, hold, and lower. 1 more. Lift, hold, and lower. Good. Place your foot down. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Slide your left toe out, or the ball of the foot or pad of the foot. Point your toe here. Toes are pointing towards me. And lift, keeping your hips level. Hold, and down. Once again, we lift, hold, touch down. 2 more. Lift, hold, touch down. 1 more. Lift, hold, and down. Good. All right. Give me 1 hip circle to the right and 1 hip circle to the left. Great. Bring your feet closer together. This time you're going to have your feet more narrow or narrower than parallel. So parallel is about right here, feet underneath your hips. We're going to bring our feet closer as a balance challenge. Normally we wouldn't stand like that, but we're going to do it as a balance challenge today. Bring your hands low with your palms facing me, medium or high. Shift your weight onto your right leg and lift your heel up, onto your left leg and lift your right heel up. Then you're going to point your toe at your ankle, mid-calf, or knee, keeping your hips absolutely level. You don't want to hike your hip up like that. As you do that, as you lift your knee, draw your elbows down into a goalpost position, and then slowly place your foot down, toe ball heel, as you reach your arms straight up. We don't want to go this way. We want to go straight up. Let's do second side. And lift, ankle, mid-calf, or knee, hips are level, slide down, toe ball heel, arms up. Once again, and we'll take this more as a balance exercise than anything. And lift, good. Other side. Reach, and down, good. All right. So let's keep our parallel position here, hands on your hips, okay? Step your right foot back. Make sure you're not stepping off to the side or crossing behind like this. Step right back, lunge down. Good. From here, curl your pelvis towards me, scooping your belly, uncurl, and then stand. Let's do the other side. And step back, bend your knees, good. Making sure that your knees are in alignment with your ankles. Toes, knees, shoulders and hips are all pointing towards me, okay? We're pointing towards each other. Curl your pelvis under. You're going to feel a stretch right here and stability here. Uncurl and stand. Let's do 1 more each side. Step back, lower down. Curl the pelvis under, uncurl, and stand. Good. 1 more. Step back, lower, curl the pelvis under, uncurl, and stand. Good. Shake it out. Alrighty. Let's bring our feet closer together, toes pointing towards each other. Hands on your hips. We take a leg extension front. Bring your toe to ankle, mid-calf, or knee. Hips are level from there. Fully extend. Find your balance. Bring your toe back towards your knee and place your foot down. Let's switch sides. Lift. Now make sure all the toes of your standing foot are on the floor. So all those toes here are really touching the floor. Extend, bend, and lower. Once again, we go right leg. And extend, long spine, tall spine. Abdominals are working. Bend and down. we go. And lift. Extend. And bend. And lower down. Beautiful. Shake it out. All right. One more with the lunge. Feet are parallel. Step. Place your hands behind your head and step your right foot directly behind you. Lower down into lunge. Twist your upper body towards your front leg without moving anything else, just your torso. And untwist and stand. Let's take the left leg back. And we go left back, lower down. And twist. Untwist and stand. Should feel good in your spine. Strong, stable legs that you can balance on. And a nice, strong, but flexible spine. Untwist and stand. One more. Here we go. Left leg back. Lunge down. And twist. Untwist and stand. Great. Shake it out. Okay, so our next one I think is really challenging. I love this exercise because there's a lot going on, a multi-joint movement. If you want to, you can face this way and have your chair as a light touch here and there if you so desire, okay? So we have our feet in parallel stance. Arms down by our sides, thumbs pointing towards each other. Bend your knees, hinge your body forward, slide your left leg back, reach your arms forward, and have your hip joints pointing down towards the floor. Hold, come up. There's a lot going on there. You'll feel your abdominals, your core really working. Now our core is all the muscles of our torsos from under our armpits all the way down to our hip bones and even the pubic bone. All the muscles, front, side, and back, that's our core. So we want to feel that strong and braced. Let's go. Takes a little practice. Hinge forward. Now this is where we slide our left leg back. Lift your left toe and hinge your body forward. Now see if you can lift your arms low, medium, or high. And hinge back up. Beautiful. Let's do one more each side. Bend your knees, hinge forward, slide your toe back, and lengthen arms forward. This part's really important. And come up. Good. Bend your knees, hinge forward, slide your left leg back. We have one more. Make sure your knee is in alignment with your toes. Lengthen forward. And up. Beautiful. Good. Shake it out. Let's do a little bit of hip flexibility here. Let's have our feet closer together than normal, so narrower than a normal parallel stance, hands on our hips. You can always touch your chair if you need to for a little extra balance. And lift your toe to your ankle, mid-calf or knee, hips stay level. And without moving anything else, without moving any other part of your body, just open your knee, close your knee, and place it down. Let's do the second side. Slowly lift your toe to ankle, mid-calf or knee, level hips, and keep the rest of your body nice and still as you open your knee, close your knee, and lower down. It's just a movement. It doesn't have to open all the way flat. Just open as much as you can with control. That's the best, right? Open, and close, and lower down. One more. And lift. Open. Close. And lower down. Good. All right, shake it out. Let's take a turned out squat. So you're going to have your feet wider than your hips. Then we're going to turn our toes outwards from the hip. Hands are on the hips, and we bend our knees wide directly over our toes. Now we lift the right heel up, Lift the left heel up. Put the right heel down. Left heel down. And straighten. Good. As you straighten, squeeze your tush muscles, your glutes. And bend straight back. Nice and low, keeping your back straight. Try not to lean forward. Lift your right heel up, this one. Left heel up. Right heel down. Left heel down. And straighten. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. And lower. Lift your left heel up. Lift your right heel up. Left heel down. Right heel down. And straighten. Good. Walk your feet back underneath your hips and shake it out a little bit. All right, let's do some stretches. Take your chair. Place it right there in the center. Seat facing me, and come over to my side here. We're going to turn this way, facing this way, with your toes, knees, hips, shoulders all pointing that way. Your back hand is on the back of the chair, and take your front hand, put it on your waist or on your hips. Take your front leg and place that foot on the seat of the chair and walk it a little bit forward. Let's hinge forward, pushing your hips forward, making sure our standing heel is down. Now hinge back with a straight back and see if you can straighten your leg. If not, just go as far as you can. And forward. And back, straighten. And come up here. Place both hands on the back of your chair. Keep your foot right where it is or slide it towards the back. Open your knee, allowing your foot to roll on the seat of the chair, and then hinge your body forward. We'll do this once. I want you to go as far as you like. Feeling that stretch, take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Come up, close the knee, take your foot off of the chair. Let's walk around to the other side. So now we've got our back hand on the back of the chair, our toes, ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders are all pointing that way. Front hand on your hip, and take your front foot and place it on the seat of the chair. You can slide it forward a little bit if you want a little extra range of motion. We just don't want the knee to go so far over the toe. We want the knee to go pretty much just to where the ankle is. And feel that back heel down into the floor. Oh, that feels good, that stretch. And coming up, hinge back, straighten your leg, keep your back straight, but straighten your leg as much as you can. You feel a nice hamstring or back of the leg stretch. And up. Let's go forward once again. Send your hips back and feel that stretch. Whew. Good. Now place your hands on the back of the chair, both hands. Walk your foot towards the back and open your knee, allowing your foot to roll on the chair, and then hinge your body forward. Nice straight back. And come up, close your knee, take your foot off of your chair, and walk to sit on your chair. Face me, bend your knees, send your hips back, and sit down. Good. Now let's walk one foot at a time this way. Take your front leg, send it behind you, and then slide your hips back on the seat of your chair so you can easily straighten this leg, right? Notice I've got both hands here right now. Now I'm going to take my backhand over the back of my chair. Nice straight back here from your tailbone all the way to the top of your head. Open your arm towards me and imagine your spine is spiraling upwards like a spiraling staircase. And we twist. Inhale. Exhale. And untwist. Good. Bring your feet together, nice and easy. Walk one foot at a time to face me, and one foot at a time to face the other direction. Good. Take your front leg, send it down and back. Slide back. Make sure this foot is heel down, okay? So you've got a nice straight leg behind you, a nice straight back from your tailbone all the way up to the back of your head, and
Whew. Take your back arm over the back of the chair, reach your front arm towards me. Lengthen your spine, spiral upwards like a spiraling staircase with your spine as you twist as far as you like. If you want to touch the back of the chair with this hand, that's good. Inhale, hold, and exhale. And untwist, bring your feet together. Walk 1 foot at a time to face me. Feet are firmly planted on the floor, or in this case on your mat. Hinge forward and stand. Bend your knees, lift your arms up. Lengthen your spine. Feel nice and tall. And exhale, open. Whew, that feels great. Well, that was our 30-minute class focusing on flexibility. Lots of flexibility and balance today. I had a wonderful time. I feel amazing. I hope you do too. And now all we have to do is enjoy the rest of our day. I look forward till the next time. Until then, be well. Bye-bye.